Yo, you gotta believe to achieve if you handle your business for self. Yo, you gotta believe to achieve to handle business for your YOLO, homie, go all out, no doubt. You know what the hell I'm talking about.
What's up? This is Life in America, the Castro Vegas show. Here with a little chip rock on the block. Sean Kern, Big Dave, you got Jared Levin. Birds of a feather flock together, right? You lay down with dogs, you get fleas, right? If you lay down with dogs, you're supposed to get fleas. That's Benjamin Franklin.
But no cats.
You lay down with cats, you get gnats. You get scratched. Yeah, just some shit there, right? If you hang out with crazy people long enough, will it rub off on you?
Yes. Yeah, enough. A little bit. Like, if you want to know who you are, show me like 3 of your closest friends. The same kind of shit.
I'm glad that I kind of, but I'm just saying, totally, it will rub off on you because I'm already seeing the signs.
Okay, now, with that being said, let's take it a little bit darker. Let's say you cops. Let's say we're all cops. And we work for the child pornography division. And all we are surrounded by is child pornography and child pornography suspects and child pornography victims. Do you think that rubs off on you?
I mean, saying it so many times, you probably. I don't know.
Yes, what you just said is the hard things. What about you?
It's not the same, but they're like, for instance, I know in the army, like if you're like they see your kind of personality. Certain people can kill, and they can compartmentalize. Like, oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I killed this guy because he was a bad guy, and I killed him. And then he can go back home and hang out with his. He knows how to separate business from. You know what I mean? He knows how to, or he or she knows how to separate. It's the personality. You have to be a certain kind of person to be able to separate. If it's an average person, it probably wears on you for sure.
So because I remember there's this one line of lyric from one of the YouTube songs. It goes like, "You become a monster, so the monster will not take you." So it's just like when you're dealing with evil on a daily basis, it's gonna seep into your brain, into your veins.
No, not those cops that's dealing with the Gilgo Beach massacre. This guy, he's been killing young women for 30, 40 years.
Yeah, probably since the early 2000s, late 90s. Yeah.
Now you have those cops that has to look at that evidence. You ever seen a decomposed body? Be honest with me.
No.
You ever seen a decomposed body? There's some people out there that all they do every day on a daily basis is go to.
They can handle that because they know how to separate it.
I mean, but you have to think about it. Like, your friend, the only friend, you pretty much hanging out with the dead squad. Yo, the mortician, the EMT, emergency tech guy. When I was at the dentist yesterday, my dentist was like a Russian dude, right? But he was calculated cold, and I was thinking like, this motherfucker killed somebody. Yo, think about it. He went in my mouth, he looked at it, he was like, oh, you got a big cavity. And then he grabbed some tools. And the tools looked really menacing, right? Like pliers and stuff. And then he gripped my tooth with such force that he crushed it.
I don't want to tear.
He crushed the tooth, right? And then he extracted the shards. Like, I felt like crumbled tooth in the back of my throat, and he just picked it. And I was like, man, this is a psychotic killer.
That's how Russians are.
Bro, calculate. I mean, dentists. A dentist, because dentists have the highest rate of suicide, and they also, because they seeing and smelling like putrid, negative, like rotting bone. He was like, yo, I gotta scrape the bone. I'm gonna take the tooth out, but it's gonna have a piece of bone left. I'm a bone
I would have
graft.
thought that would be people who doctors that treat infections all the time.
But you're dealing with infection because you slice it open gums. I was like, man, this guy's fucking sick on me. And it made me think about it like, once you start hanging out with, once you get used to seeing disturbing images, you start to like it. Like the Gilgo guy, he was killing those girls.
No, just because you watch, just because you see that doesn't mean that you like it.
He killed like 30 women.
He liked it because he was, no offense, but he had something wrong in his head. It's not that, oh, if I start to watch it, I'll like it. I'm going to start doing it. I'm not impressionable. Oh, I keep on seeing it. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it now.
The first one he did.
I'm going to do it now. I saw somebody I'm going to do it because I watch it. I'm going to do it. I have no fucking mind of my own. I'm just going to do whatever I see.
He already killed 30 women.
Because he's fucked up in his head. Because it's him. It's not because of the things that he saw. He's fucked in his head.
The first time he killed.
He's fucked in his head. It's not because if I see people get murdered, I'm not going to start murdering. I'm not fucked in my head.
I want to know, what is Castro trying to say?
That's what he's saying.
He said something.
If you're surrounded by it all the time, you do it.
He killed the first time.
Don't blame it on other people. He's killed because he's a sick fuck.
Right. The first time
he likes watching people get murdered because he's a sick fuck.
The first time he killed, I seen the dead body, and he got off on it.
Yeah, he's a sick fuck.
He kept doing it.
That because he's a sick fuck. It's in his brain. It's not because if I see somebody get murdered, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep doing it.
He murdered the lady, and then he got off on it.
Because he's a sick fuck. Because he got off. He gets aroused. He's sick.
That's what happens.
It's not. No. That's not what happens to everybody. Maybe that's what happens to you.
Bro,
that doesn't happen to everybody.
Killed nobody.
But that's what you're saying. You're saying that if you watch enough people get killed, they'll get aroused.
No. I'm saying he killed somebody.
Yes, because he's sick.
Right, and then he kept doing it because he liked it.
But you're saying if you're surrounded by it every day, you start to do it.
No, what I'm saying though is that it changes you. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Maybe if you're constantly around child pornography, now you have a tendency to want to go more towards younger women. Maybe you have fantasies. You might not tell your wife, you might not tell your friends, but maybe you have fantasies of fucking children. Maybe that's the only way your dick can get hard because you just look at these images all the time.
That's retarded. That's a retarded logic.
Hey, bro,
that's not logical.
We just said that birds of a feather flock together. And I'll tell you something this is the really creepy part.
So if the child pornography unit are a bunch of they go on Pornhub and they go to child dick.
Let me tell you what I just said. Let me tell you what I did. I should have took a picture of it because if you'd have seen these guys that's in this unit, you'd be like, yeah, these are fucking creepy. The LAPD just started a child pornography unit.
Yeah, he's the head.
So, I know they're going to show it Saturday, and I'll take a picture of it.
He's the specialist.
So I noticed the camera was on like the handsome young guy, but then they showed the other guys in the back.
Man.
That's the undercover agents. Like, they all had like 5 stars on their thing. That means like these motherfuckers are like captains and shit. And I was like, one dude, ball here, hair here.
Just like you.
Looking psychotic in a motherfucker, like he's ready to just finger all the little girls.
Oh, come on.
And then,
come on.
Look, and then they had the other guy, he was real skinny and creepy looking, glasses, but 5 stars on the fucking thing. Bars here. But they all, besides the handsome guy who's the figurehead, like, hey, we're not creeps.
Yeah.
Everybody in the background,
Creep squad.
I was like, man, what the fuck?
It gets me thinking, even
What kind of shit is this?
Yeah, what is it your track? What kind of
What kind of detective they were like, hey, we got this child pornography unit
it
together.
got me thinking, maybe some people who want to satisfy their morbid curiosities but don't want to actually commit crimes, they join the police force and become morticians and cops that specialize in these
What
things.
you just
So
said
it satisfies
was that satisfied their morbid curiosity. And the thing is, we need the creep squad. We need,
because they know how the other creeps think.
exactly,
There's
because
like good psychos. There's like good psychos and bad psychos.
I mean, look, If he's
Not really. There's like
he's
some.
cat-
There's
he-
like good. There's good like psychotic people that hunt.
Oh,
You need
yeah.
the good ones to hunt the bad ones.
But like this.
That could kill and just separate.
Yeah,
and just,
He's getting his fantasy off by looking at those pictures
Yeah,
and
okay.
seeing
not
the
actually
kids
doing
and talking to him like, yo, so what happened? He stuck his wiener in you?
well,
Show us your
that's
other
what a lot of
dog.
priests. That's what a lot of priests are. They go
Look.
touch my dick. I'll
So
fuck your ass.
this is what's happening.
That's
So
what
you
he does to
got
the little
those
kids.
guys.
They do it to the little kids. No, I'm being serious. That's what a
Capturing
lot,
other dudes.
a lot of priests do the same thing. Oh, tell me your problems. Tell me your problems, little Jimmy.
This is life in America, and this is the conundrum. This is the quasi, you know.
But they're worried about people being out. It's so bad that people are holding hands.
We
Oh, it's LGBT. There's a children's book with just 2 girls holding hands.
This is where we're at in America. So what you need to do is figure out where you're at, and you know, keep yourself safe. Do your research. Stay focused. That's it, right?
Cause only suckers gonna go for self needs you, so go for self. Hey, yo, cause only suckers gonna go for self. Just feeling myself.